marker before you unpause.
Alright.
No, hold on, hold on. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see how this ends. Because apparently we are at the end.
Something is different.
I always like the song. It sounds nice.
Yeah, like you always when they put like a insert song in there, you always know something's about to happen. Something major.
Something's about to happen.
Shut up, Ty. No, we haven't seen anything yet. BW are still blind in this game. We don't know. Walking Simulator 9000.
I'm just wondering, like.
Also, if Lily's alive, then what the hell was the thing with Sadness?
Red herring, because you would think that would mean that would be her.
Is that supposed to be her spirit thing, like Thomas's? I guess we're gonna find out in a minute,
well,
maybe.
Yeah, but because it has the mask, it makes her think that, like, oh, this is a dead girl.
I'm pretty sure it's the same voice, though.
I'm getting close.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, it's definitely Lily's thing.
It's definitely. It's just like we put the mask on it, and gonna make Mary and the player think she's dead, but she's alive.
Oh boy. Alright. Well, we're getting close.
Yeah, it doesn't even let me jog.
You know, you figured she'd be in a hurry to get there to potentially save her sister. But no, we gotta have a walking sim moment.
Well, we gotta let the song play as long as we can. We paid for this. We paid for the rights to use this song, so we have to. Cutscene.
Alright, here we go. Wowus game.
Been waiting for you, little sister. Lily, I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry. It's okay. It was better that way. At least you had a life. That day when the fire broke out at our house, I made a deal. The part of my soul that was tormented was set loose. You mean the monster? Or why? It helped us escape the flames, but in return, I had to set it free. Free to devour, to destroy, to kill. The Neva massacre. Yes. All those people died so that we could live. Because I lived, so did my demons. Father knew my powers. too dangerous. He left you at the hospital so you could have a normal life.
And what about you? Did he try to...
No. Maybe he should have. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, he locked me away. But he only delayed the inevitable. Monster. It got out. And now you're here. You're the only one who can fix this. You. We both share our father's gifts, but also his fate. And the dream.
The dream? But... all I see is a girl. You. Shot dead. Here, on this pier. Hasn't it already happened?
No. The dream. It's what I want to happen.
What?
It all ends in me.
But... no! No!
Can't send a spirit away while the host is still alive. That's why you couldn't destroy the monster. That's why Sadness didn't want to go.
But... you're my sister.
That's why it has to be you. I'm not strong enough. It won't let me. Only you can end this. Only you can fix what our father could not.
Liliana, I can't. Please, don't make me do this.
It's the only way to destroy it. To prevent further bloodshed.
Lily? Oh!
Marianne? What's going on?
Skin suit. Now too small. Constricted. Outgrown. Don't leave her. Suit. Light. Almost gone. Not done yet. But it's getting there.
There is another way.
Marianne. No.
What is she doing? It's just
Like you
nothing.
said, I'm your only chance. Aren't I? You need a medium strong enough to sustain you. The others, they only lasted for so long before you broke them down.
Marianne, please. I don't want
Maybe
this.
it's not your choice. Maybe this is my story after all. No! Don't do this!
Please, sister. Set me free.
No! Stay back! Stay back!
All of this is me. It has to be you.
He'll never stop.
Finish this.
Only you can end this.
Can't only save everyone. Butterfly.
Damn it.
That was actually perfect timing.
Yeah.
What?
That's...
She was
What?
trying to kill herself. It faded to black and then gunshot. So did she kill herself?
That's
or
right,
did she
the
kill
maw
Marianne?
wasn't a demon, just a manifestation.
So the
from
maw was a
trauma
manifestation of her emotions?
of her
Yeah,
trauma from the pedo.
I was basically it was her dark.
And her trauma is so bad that she has to kill herself or can't stop because she's too much of a burden on everyone else.
Yeah, and the Ma's too powerful, so she can't kill herself. So Marianne has to be the one that does it. Not like anyone else could shoot her.
I don't even.
You thought it was an exaggeration?
You know, the thing is I could see people. It's one of those things where, like, if you're not paying close attention, you might not notice a lot of the issues here.
Yeah.
But if you dig just a little bit, because she also said that she had to make a deal after the fire to release the demon or the monster. And the monster, as Thomas pointed out, was only released after Dick's attack. So does that mean she went to Dick and provoked him or whatever?
No,
because I was a little confused on that.
The Ma awakened during the Richard thing.
And then it got loose from the fire or
Lily
whatever.
released it so it would save her and Marianne.
Okay.
But the Ma didn't exist before Dick at all.
Okay.
Dick awakened the Ma, and then
Yeah. And now think
Whatever.
back to the Child Eater.
Yeah, so Dick's demon, so go on. How did that thing even form? Like, I don't know, man.
Well, you see, that thing is like, he wasn't in control. He couldn't help himself. He didn't want to be a pedo.
I see what they were trying to do, but this was not executed very well. It's that same thing when you see people bring up how, I guess use an example, domestic violence things. It's not like a person wants to wake up and be like, today I think I'm gonna beat my wife. You know, but this was not handled well with this shit.
no, it isn't. It's like what because Lily reminded you of.
Lily reminded him of his first love, so he lost control, I guess is what they're going for, but it just...
Yeah, but it's like you...
Why is this song so fucking loud? What the shit, game?
It's like 3 times louder than the fucking voices.
But remember, if you're part of a spy organization, you have no trauma. You're just evil.
Yeah, I was really disappointed in that. Because
I mean,
there was a lot of potential there with Henry's backstory.
Was a slight insinuation that, like, his dad was abusive.
Meanwhile, the only one they give a reason for anything is Dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, there's potential in really fucked up stories. Silent Hill did it incredibly well, which this game keeps wanting to be, evidently. Is there anything after the credits in this game?
I don't know.
Okay, so we have to stick... Well, we gotta stick around anyways, just in case. Because fuck, this song is loud.
Do you want Lillian to be... Do you want Marianne to shoot herself or shoot Lily, though? Because it's,
The trophy, by the way, for beating it is you can't save everyone. So... Were they trying to leave it up for interpretation of whether she committed suicide or shot?
They were, but because
either way, the only interpretation is she's too much of a burden, and she couldn't even kill herself.
She either shot Lily because even though she set the Ma free, the Ma is still tied to Lily, according to the story. So killing her would kill the Ma. And if Marianne killed herself, then the Ma is just trapped here with Lily. but it is still able to kill people if they come nearby. The Ma will just wear the other things out quick enough that it doesn't matter. But it still would kill people.
Yeah, it really feels like they dropped the ball there near the end.
Like honestly, I feel like I might.
Just look at that last the downgrading gameplay after the.
Oh no, the gameplay. No, I'm not. I'm talking about the story because obviously the gameplay was very.
I feel.
And that's the frustrating thing is because I can't really just straight up say the game's grade A Garbo because there was at least an attempt in the beginning, but it's like they were trying to be too over ambitious and fucked up along the way. At least in terms of storytelling. The credits over?
Yeah, now it's this black screen.
Looks like it.
Oh, there is something.
There's credits.
Oh.
Cutscene, I mean.
What, are we gonna sequel bait or something?
There's a pocket watch.
Okay, so what the hell was that supposed to be alluding to?
I think the only thing that did is like Spirit Thomas didn't die. He's managed to survive.
Okay, wait, are we back on the main menu?
Yeah, which
is there like an extras menu or anything, or is that it?
No, that's it.
No, but the main menu is slightly different. Now it's showing us the...
Alright,
now it's
up front guys, I'm going to tell you, this game, as of right now, is $50 US. No. As soon as I saw that price tag, I was like, fuck that. So in fact, we're playing this PlayStation Plus Extra because it's on the subscription service, and it's like, thank fuck. I think this was on Game Pass too, like when it first came out, which is how a lot of other people experienced it. Yeah, that's probably this is not worth $50.
No,
because there's only one ending, right, Di? There's no.
Nope.
Yeah, like
you know what was cheaper, had a better story, better gameplay, and had multiple endings.
You're gonna bring up Tormented Souls, aren't you?
Of course I am. We played that last. That was the last game we played.
Yeah, when she said my soul's been tormented during that ending scene, I was just thinking, oh, don't you fucking dare. Damn it, man.
Honestly, I feel
blame the victim of abuse. Classic blooper.
Yeah, so they're saying it's because she was assaulted that this whole thing happened.
He was assaulted. Yes. The Ma awakened, but like the Ma only.
No, the Ma would have probably killed people eventually anyways, because if it wasn't the fire that started the Ma or triggered her releasing it from that, it would have been something else. That's basically what they're like, Dick is the cause of everything.
Yeah, just like the fire
but he wasn't in control of his actions. It was the child eater.
He didn't want to.
By the way, TTS pronounces that trophy the Chilled Eater.
Also, fuck you, Dick. You were an old man, at least 60. You were probably at most 15 when Rose died. You were perfectly fine for like 40
fucking years, evidently. Yeah, it's like someone couldn't move on. Holy shit.
Nothing ever happened. You didn't see anyone else that reminded you of
It's because of his traumatic childhood.
Fuck. I don't. Fuck you. Whatever. I mean, the whole, like, that's dramatic. It awakened dark emotions started in that. I mean, sure, the part where
It's the execution. They really,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And then they try to tackle PTSD and Blair Witch.
I haven't seen Blair Witch, guys. I don't have any interest in looking at their other games.
Was that
I will tell you
before?
right now, it ends the same. You see, your trauma is too much. It's not like there's therapy or anything. Just kill yourself.
What the fuck is their fetish for that? I really hope in their SH2 thing, it's not, oh, the only ending is the one where James commits seppuku. Or Sudoku.
Because
Sort
they
of
don't
think
know
these-
how to write it.
Well, the thing is, I would say that up front, but they at least had an interesting setup here. There was solid foundation.
Yeah, you can have a foundation, but if you can't follow through, then you're
That's what
shot
I
dead
feel like.
writing.
Yeah, I feel like they
they built
wanted, because this game, again, we keep bringing it up, it wanted to be Silent Hill. That's fucking evident. And
Yes, it
they,
definitely did.
yeah, they wanted to tackle really serious subjects, because Silent Hill 2 covers mental illness, suicide, sexual assault, or whatever. So they're like, oh, we got to cover dark topics too. So let's cover the shit with Dick. Let's cover, this stuff. And it's like, you guys, I don't think we're equipped to handle this 100% properly.
No.
And then,
Yeah.
the KGB spy, he's a cartoon villain. He has no soul.
He just.
Yeah, and I
just-
tried, like, saying, oh, maybe they're trying to go for nature versus nurture. Like, some people are just born dicks, but it really did not come across that way at the end of the day, if you
No.
think about it.
No, it's like that.
Yeah, and it's not like this training you have to go through to be a spy is traumatic or anything.
Yeah, not just the training to be a spy, but they could have also did, like, the whole thing of, okay, test your loyalty to the KGB by murking your dad. He's in blah, blah. That would be traumatic in itself, too. They could have had something.
He just turned in his dad because he was.
Because he was
playing
loyal
fast and loose with
100%.
them. Because
Yeah.
there was the meat thing, whatever. That was he turned on my dad. Why? Because he's a traitor to the state. I can't spend time with my son because of work. That's pretty much everything that was Henry. Just like I am giving all to the glorious state. Which, sure. There were plenty of people actually like that for, like, the Soviets and all that, but
Yeah, but the way the game was trying to set it up as everyone has something, like a trigger point for them to go down a dark road or whatever, it seemed a little weird that one was...
If there was a trigger point for him, yeah, it would have been during childhood or during training, which they didn't do shit with.
Yeah.
The closest was like,
Evil!
If anything,
Closest-
Dick's backstory, I think, would have made more sense for Henry, if you think about it a little bit, because Henry or Dick having a fucked up, or a dad that died as a soldier would maybe instill, if it were Henry's dad instead, it would instill loyalty to the country for him. So at least that
Yeah,
would give
and then-
some sort of reason for his 100% patriotism. Because it ran in his family or something. I don't know.
no, that's not. We're trying to think for Blooper Team. That's
And,
where
Yeah.
I'm wrong here.
and if you even analyze it remotely, the trauma for Dick does not make sense in the direction to be a predator. in
Yeah,
that
for him to
regard.
become a diddler, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense either. It's like point A to point D. Something is a little amiss here.
Dad went to war,
At best,
died.
that trauma would be him trying to abduct them in a fucked up way to protect them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the kind
Yeah.
of trauma that was. So they couldn't even get that right.
Yeah, and the only thing that was relevant to that in the first place was Rose dying. All the other stuff
Yeah,
was kind of superfluous and didn't
That
really
dying
add
meant
anything
nothing.
to him whatsoever.
Well, they
Stepdad was
wanted
abusive.
you to hear the sex.
No, the stepdad did play in because he's the one that called the fucking Nazis on his girlfriend.
I guess. It seems like, though, they probably could have summed
but
up
it-
his backstory a bit quicker rather than
Yeah.
have it. Yeah, because they threw in a way more detail.
And it's like the demon inside me made me do it.
There's a
Yes.
demon inside us all. But alright, we could talk all day about how they botched it. They're doing Silent Hill 2, which has me fucking terrified, but for a completely different reason. I want to hope that this will be the one
Again,
time they get it
as
right.
a-
They have a blueprint there. All they have to do is follow the blueprint. That's it.
They couldn't
Yeah.
even follow through on the gameplay. They got kinda right during the first third.
Oh god, are they gonna do Pyramid Head stealth sections like the Maw?
They weren't even good stealth sections, like that one of the.
Also, was the
first
Maw
ones
a
where-
dude? Because if so, why was Lily's demon a dude?
It's a bunch of
Because
body
the-
parts stitched together.
Because of
Also,
what
why
the
did
dude
Lily
did to
have
her.
two demons? Because then you had Sadness too.
No, no.
Like, what the
because
hell is the
Maw
whole
was
thing
her-
with-
the Maw was her black emotion demon, whatever.
Oh,
Sadness
Sadness
was
was
her
her-
spirit self, or whatever the fuck.
How come her
even though
spirit
it
self
moved-
didn't age?
And look, because her innocence died when she was a kid. I guess I don't fucking know.
And how come Sadness looked all sorts of fucked up, like missing an arm and stuff? Like she was dead, like a ghost.
Because
Jack.
psychologically she's I don't fucking know. Why was her
Dix is
arm
right,
gone?
die. That's all I'm getting out of this is Dix.
All I'm, again, as I said, all I'm seeing is they just had Sadness look like a obviously dead girl as a red herring.
Yeah, definitely can have some warnings on this part of the discussion.
Maybe
Dude,
because
they
she-
already knew
they
when
were-
we booted up the game, which, speaking of booting up the game, yeah, I'm going to rant on that for a second before we close this out. Di, what was it you told me the description says something about the developers all being a team of people with diverse beliefs and political stance. Like, wasn't it something like that?
I can pull.
Okay,
up
let Di
the
pull it up real
entire
quick,
thing.
because I just remember him reading that to me.
So continue the discussion while I. try
Yeah,
to
he
find
read
it.
that to me, and I'm just thinking, what the fuck does that have to do with anything on the devs part of the game? I don't care what you people believe. I don't give a shit. Just make a product for us to enjoy.
Yes, and while Di does that, let's look again at the fact
Okay.
that this was max volume for everything.
Oh, hold on, guys.
I'm gonna.
All right, go ahead, Di.
Above this, it says trigger warning.
Mm-hmm.
The medium was designed and developed by a diverse team of various beliefs, political views, and ideologies.
And
Yeah,
It touches upon highly sensitive subjects. Okay, what's a highly sensitive subject?
Also,
obviously
this
PTSD, the whole diddling thing.
Yeah.
My
Like,
question
could you
was
be more fucking vague? With the
Was
intent of treating them seriously.
Remember when Silent Hill 2 just came out and was rated M and didn't do this whole warning bullshit because
Yeah,
people weren't
because
they weren't
you're a
treating
horror-
gamers
you're-
like babies?
You're a horror game. gonna
Despite
happen.
this, some players may find the certain scenes and themes triggering.
Ah, piss off.
No, they're right. I found the ending scene very triggering. 'Cause it did its shit.
Yeah, but okay, so real quick, couple of things to pick apart. One, I already brought up the diverse thing. Like, fuck off, no one cares. But touch upon, that would mean you briefly gloss over. The entire plot hinged on Lily's tragedy. How is that merely touching upon something?
Yeah, they merely touched upon diddling.
It was the crux of the entire main villain, the Maw monster even being formed.
You mean the thing that just sank their whole entire plot?
Whatever. Alright, we've rambled long enough. Point is, this game had potential. They shot the bed though, and that's the saddest part of all, because there was something here. Again, you can cover these types of shit and do it well. We've seen it before. We already mentioned Silent Hill. But yeah, numerous movies, TV, Japanimes, etc. Like, we've seen it covered well. So there's no excuse here of how they fucked it up so colossally.
And they keep getting worse.
I don't know, because at least this game had something. I heard Blair Witch was not great from start to finish.
Well, it's a walking sim, so they could save on budget.
Yeah, so I'd at least say I'd actually say they might have improved from Blair Witch, because at least this had something. Oh. Here's hoping Silent Hill 2 is the only time they don't fuck up, but... We'll see. Yeah. That was the Schmedium. Oh, yeah, the reason we called it the Schmedium, so, there was a WWE story back in 2015, 2016, where R-Truth, if you remember him, was going on about how he had, I'm going to sum it up real quick, he had arachnophobia. That was kind of the gimmick they were going with. And he's like, I don't like any spiders, big, small, Schmedium. Yeah, so of course, we're going to stick with that and call it the Schmedium.
I mean, our reasoning for doing that was better than their Libertine's reasoning for whatever the ending was.
Yeah. This isn't one where I was, like, anger-inducing pissed off or whatever. This is the kind where it's like, you guys had a chance, man. It's a more disappointing and frustrating one. But hey, speaking of less frustrating things, next time I guess we'll be doing something cool. So...
Or at least cool.
We did this so you didn't have to. You don't have to sit through the shitty gameplay of opening locks with bolt cutters. Again, and again, and again,
I think
and
again. I think we opened more things with bolt cutters than I sliced things of skin with a razor blade.
Yeah, but
I think Thomas is the only character I actually liked from start to finish in this game, too. Because his whole thing, his story was actually at least okay. You know, the whole tragedy of him not wanting to...
that skin.
Yeah, the whole tragedy with Lily makes sense. He's like, fuck, she has a evil power inside her that could kill everybody, but I don't want to kill her. She's my daughter, man. I love her more than anything. So... They at least had something there, I guess. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to be positive, but all right, that's it. For realsies, we've been here long enough. So, let's know what you all thought of the Schmedium. Maybe you guys love this game. I don't know. We'll be back with something else.
Yeah, you know no one does.
I don't know. We'll see. But, hope you have yourselves a great day. Thanks for watching, guys. And another playthrough down. Thanks for joining me, guys. I bet you all had fun. Yeah.
What's fun?
Well,
just remember, don't be a spy or you'll have no soul.
But James Bond is cool. What? Sean Connery's the shit, man. Alright, guys, have yourselves a great day, and we'll be back. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.